All right, I'm a huge J. Rue the Damager fan. Who wasn't? Who isn't? Another awesome product of DJ Premier's production and dope MC. So I came across his acapella. This was a track I think that came off of one of my favorite CDs, a DJ Honda CD or something. So I somehow came across the acapella. I was stoked, so I got it and tried to flip something out of it. This beat was real simple, not a whole lot of tracks. A sample. This is the sample, which I pulled off of an album called Soul Beats Volume 1, and I think there was like 11 at the time. I got all 11 of them, but then I stopped finding them. I don't know if they made any more. Uh, Easy to spot, so it's got some retro chick on the front with her boobs out, so that was what grabbed my eye, and then it has a bunch of classic breaks and stuff on it. So this break came off that album. Okay, easily recognizable break for a lot of people who are, diggers and collectors and other producers and stuff. So, uh, what I ended up doing was just taking and using the beginning of that sample. I didn't use any other stuff. The drums, some kicks and stuff that I processed, tried to come up with some really heavy kicks and stuff. Have the snares later, so I have some kicks, some snares, and I don't have any hi-hats or anything like that. And so this was the drum pattern. And at this point, I was using the pattern sequencer right here, step sequencer, and I was going all the way up to 64. So there's, 4 different layers of steps that I was using the program, which ended up being a bit excessive. I think this was the first time I tried doing that, and it just didn't. It was too hard for me to keep up with what was going on here. And so, the resolution was 64 steps. So there's 64 of these total, 4 banks of 16 that I use to layer or not layer, but program out the sequence and the steps. And so that was my first time really messing with this. Normally I kept it at 116 or 32. I never really went all the way up to 64 because basically what ended up happening is your 4-bar loop, your ones would be right on the front. So this would be 1 count, this would be 2 count, this would be 3 count, and this would be 4 count. And one would think that'd make it easier to edit stuff, but it ended up being harder for me because I would get lost on where I was and then sometimes as far as where it was lining up. But I used that for a minute. So that was the drums. The sample, like I said, I was just using the beginning. And then I was using Matrix editor, sequence pattern, analog, whatever the hell you want to call this thing. And I was just using it to mess with the filter on the sample. So I'll play it with it on there and then with it off. So this is with it off. I should go off first. And then once you put that on, so once you take that and put it with the drums, this is what you get. So that's it for that, man. And then I put it against the Jerry the Damager acapella and ended up making a little remix out of that. So unfortunately, this doesn't have any of the stuff again. I don't remember when exactly how far these go where I don't have the guts so you can flip it in the kit. But if you're a fan of using Reason, you can pull this, mess with it. Shoot me your version or whatever. Let me know what you thought of the track. Anything you want to get back at me with, holla at me. I'm in this red at gmail.com, man.